turn up over this so. See a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow. Hear me I tell you, some do me thing, chain do me bling. Skip me enemy, them me a little world thing. Camera, action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me in ya. Jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya, jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya.
One is in their seat here in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Detroit is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. And, of course, Wendell Carter, a new phase in his career, playing today as a Detroit Piston for the first time.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Mitchell wide open. That three off the mark.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And that one drops.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Mitchell. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Puts one up from 19. Booker, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
I mean, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Booker. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Pass to Cunningham. To the inside. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that dunk. Wow.
Towns the screen. There's the steal. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Carter outside. Now Sarr. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. From deep. 5 on the clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Sarr's got 5 now. And here is Mitchell. Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Booker outside. Pass to Hart. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now here's Booker. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Detroit.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Reeves outside. Pass to Okoro. Carter pulls it in. Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham with it. He has yet to score. That's short off the rim. Here's Mitchell. Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
Pass to Hart. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Towns. Hartenstein with it. Cleveland moving it around. Nifty move. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Pass to Hart. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Detroit making a switch. Here's Green. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Floats one. It's hauled in by Adams. Pistons leading by 5. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Booker's got 8.
The 3 at the other end lit a fire under Booker. He wanted to get those right back.
Now, here's Green. On the wing, Green. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Outside, Jones. Inside. And slammed in by Jones.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Green. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Adams. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Booker outside. Screen by Adams. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 10.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Jones. It's blocked. And he drives in. Herter, no good. Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham outside. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's good from the top of the key. And the Pistons lead by 9.
He's really a versatile scorer. Cunningham fits in any scheme.
Screen by Claxton. And another miss by Cleveland.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Down low. Pass to Cunningham. Over Green. Cunningham gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Piston lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now here's Green. And they get it. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
From 15 feet away, pass to Ivy. Back to Wiggins. And here's Trent. Now Ivy. Here's Adams. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Green. Into the lane, and it's Green with the jam.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
Detroit leading by 7. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Vincent. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jones. He averages about 5 points a game. Now Green. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Green. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Adams. Yep, it counts. Adams has got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Claxton throws it down hard.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
And here's Ivy. No scoring in this one. Pass to Jones. The Pistons working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Ivy. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ivy's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
There's Green with the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Ivy with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Pass to Ivy. Takes the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Green. 13 points in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Jones. Ivy on the wing. Trent with it. Defended by Reeves. Pass to Ivy. Kicks it out to Wiggins. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Adams. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Ivy. Shoots the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Ivy's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Keep it going.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Towns. Back to Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Snatched up. Hartenstein. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Cunningham outside. It's Hart on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cavaliers trailing. Screen by Hartenstein. It's all evened up. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Booker, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And stolen by Booker. Here's the teardrop. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Booker's got 12.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Back to Mitchell for three. And the three ball is good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
From 18 feet away, Booker no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Towns the screen. In the corner, Okoro with it. Hartenstein, great positioning on the putback. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Booker with no one around. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Pass to Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Reeves outside. Drains the three-pointer. Reeves has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
Pistons passing it around. Shaw. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Seconds left now here in the second. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Booker heading to the... That is a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Back to Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Towns down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got 11 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Cavaliers leading by 6. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Good on the shot. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Cunningham right side. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Booker outside. Back to Cunningham. Over Mitchell. That's tipped. Reeves outside. Towns the screen. The 3. Reeves can't hit. Pistons trailed by 10. Now, here's Hart. Cunningham up top for three. Booker. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Towns at the elbow. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Cunningham. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Claxton.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Claxton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there. Green taking his time here to the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Cunningham, looking to get back on track here. Good D by Mitchell.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now, here's Green. Over Booker. Green, no luck. Pistons trailed by 9. Cunningham inside. Wiggins from outside. And the rejection by Claxton. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. On defense, Cleveland. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Pistons passing it around. Jones, no luck.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Mitchell in the corner. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Mitchell's got 16.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Wiggins outside. Three-pointer. The shot by Ivy, no good. Cleveland leading by 11. Mitchell outside. Right side, Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Bona. Now, Ivy. 8 points for him. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Benson with it. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They could use a bucket. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Pass to Bona. And he banks in the layup.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 11-point game. Screen by Hartenstein. Broke loose. And stolen by Dunn. Ivy on the wing. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ivy's got 11 points.
No hesitation from Ivy. I like it when he makes quick decisions like this.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside, Green. Outside, Towns. Hits it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
And here's Ivy, 11 points in the game. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Lets it go with a three. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. .135 left in the third. Here's Bowman. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Detroit making a switch. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Here's Booker. 16 points for him. Pass to Hart. Back to Booker. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Okoro shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Cunningham, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Cunningham outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
3 points.
Booker's got 19 points.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Mitchell outside. Over Cunningham. Donovan Mitchell in his face.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pistons trailed by 11. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Bona. And here is Hart. Now, Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And Cleveland making a change here.
Number 33.
On the clock. Here's Booker. Kept alive. Cunningham on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Pistons. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Booker right side. Launches a three, and he stays with it. Here's Cunningham. Stolen by Mitchell. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And again, it's Cleveland.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pulls it from 20. Pass to Cunningham. And the rejection by Claxton.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's good on the putback. Okoro's got his first basket. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Launches from deep. And stolen by Song. Pass break Detroit. Here's Booker. Booker hammers it down.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Claxton. Reeves with it. Defended by Booker. Back to Claxton. It's tipped. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Stolen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Detroit ball.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Hart. Now Cunningham. Covered by Mitchell. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Onto the floor.
Both teams making substitutions here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thanks, David. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Outside, Green. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Ivy. It's up a three. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. This is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Pistons trailed by 10. Here's Wiggins, plenty of space. And the lead is down inside single digits.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Outside, Green. To stop the drought. Good work there as it goes.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
screen by Wiggins. Down low. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. Six to shoot. Done outside. Back to Wiggins. Shoots over Herter.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Green with the ball. Well guarded by Dunn. Green, no luck.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
To the paint. Carter, that's good.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Green with the ball. Down low. Here's Claxton. Goes up again. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Ivy on the wing. No good with the triple.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. That's too hard. Sarr with it. The 11-footer. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
For an update on Karl Anthony Towns' injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. The word is he has strained his Achilles tendon. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Deciding to change it up. And here is a Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Booker left side. Over Vincent. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Cunningham outside. Carter with the screen. With three, Booker. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
There's the screen. Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Hartenstein. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to Vincent. Clock at 6. Shakes him. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Cunningham inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement by Detroit. At the Hart. Cunningham left side. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham outside. Here's Hart. Misses the three. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
6-second difference between the shot and game clocks. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And here's Booker from the arc. The shot, no good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident.
Them a previous the girl and them a chase like brother is a special delivery. The moment live in the misery, but that day will never see special delivery. From my mother deliver me. I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them bad man I want to stop me go. Chano, I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them can't play me like the puppy show. Cause ja, make me special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But ja, make me special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But ja.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Pilot. It only took me one car, got it. Just this.
What's up?
I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got tired.